Greetings, people of Revived. My name is Matt again. Thank you so much for tuning in again. Just want to check in and see how everybody's doing. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're staying cool. Hope you're happy and thriving. Let's go ahead and talk about this. Imperfect relationships. So, um, what what's so imperfect or perfect about your relationship with someone in your life? It could be, your parents, your friends, coworkers, boss, you name it. But what's more imperfect than perfect? Because I mean, let's be honest. How many of us have had anything even close to perfect in our lives? Whether it be like a relationship with someone, or a job, um, you know, you name it. Uh, what your quality of life is. Um, Nothing in this world is ever going to be perfect or exactly the way that you want it. And I think with relationships, especially, I think we um, misconstrue happy and healthy relationships with perfect, unrealistic relationships that maybe you see in movies or TV shows. And I want to try to make this really short because I don't have a lot of time. But um, what I've really noticed is that a lot of people have this kind of dreamy, kind of grandiose vision for what they want their relationship with anybody in their life to be, right? And with parents, it's always been, my parents suck, and Jimmy next door, their parents are much better than my parents. They let them stay out past 10 o'clock, and they cook them breakfast, and they blah 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 blah. And our parents are so and so, right? But look, when it comes to your parents, or someone like, or a close friend, brother or sister, whatever that might be, there's not a whole lot that you can do to really change someone else's faults, really. If you want to see or make any kind of change yourself, you gotta just be the change. If you decide that, I mean, nobody's parents are perfect, really. My parents were the furthest thing from being perfect parents. But you can't really change them, and you gotta love them. There might be some things that you like about them, and most things that you really don't like about them, but you can't really change your parents, really. So, I mean, there's no need to, you know, really, have these heart-to-heart conversations of, what, I really don't like when you do this, I really don't like when you do that. There's just no point in that. You just love them for who they are. They gave birth to you. They brought you into this world. You only exist because of your parents. And you gotta just, you know learn from their mistakes, and don't make the same mistakes that they did when you become a parent. But don't try and change them. Just, you know grow up, move on, move out of their house, and start your own life. And with jobs, it's basically the same thing. If you hate your boss, leave your boss. Move on to something better. Work your way up, get something that is, get a higher up position where you get paid more, or go the same route that I went, which was, I've had a lot of employers in my life, and some of them I really hated and couldn't stand. And so I eventually got to the point where I just started working for myself. Honestly, I started working for myself when I was 27, 28 years old. I'm 29 now, about to be 30. And that's just better for me. I don't like having a boss that I hate. I don't like having to be on a schedule where I have to be in somewhere at like 8:30 in the morning. That's just, I don't do well in that department. Okay, so I'm just better off working for myself. Okay. um, But like, you know, I mean, you know, and even with friends, like, you know, certain, I mean, everybody's gonna have things, okay? Like everybody's gonna have like certain idiosyncrasies that you just don't like, but you tolerate because, you know, you like everything else about that person. You know, that's why you kept them around for so long. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this up, but I guess what I'm trying to say is just you know, love the people in your life for who they are. Work on, improve what you can improve on for yourself. I know for me, when I get caught up in a conversation with someone, my narcissistic side of me kind of wants to just talk about myself and, you know, talk about my experiences and, you know, just blah 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 blah, just talk about me. But I try to hand the floor to the other person as much as I can, because that's basically how communication and friendships work. Okay. And so that's something I definitely need to work on. But what is it that you need to work on, that you can improve yourself? And what is it that someone else has that you think they can improve on? Let me know what you guys think. But if you guys are watching this and you want more of this, please subscribe and like this video. And I will see you guys soon. Okay.